Previously, I believed that I had wonderful sex and understood what good sex was, but now the experience is quite different. I'm going to discuss how you can have better sex in this video today, as well as the 4 most important factors in having the best sex of your life. Welcome to Z Taxi. On this channel, we love sharing relationship information, tips, and tricks to help you take your game to the next level. Subscribe if you're new here and give this video a big thumbs up for that good old YouTube algorithm. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. For me, having sober sex was the first step toward better sex. My sexual experiences have virtually always involved some kind of drug, whether it was booze or marijuana. For many years, I smoked marijuana regularly, and I used to do it every day. And because of that, I had to always smoke pot before having sex with a new partner or even one of my girlfriends at the moment. At the time, I believed that smoking marijuana was the best thing ever because it enhanced sex so much and felt so wonderful. And that's how I made love to myself. I used to masturbate and smoke pot every day. Naturally, that affected the way I sleep with partners. What I didn't comprehend is that while the cannabis was causing delightful physical feelings, I was also completely losing consciousness. This means that in my experience, I was completely absent during sex. And this makes me sad since I wanted to be able to connect with those partners who I had fallen madly in love with. However, I simply lacked the capacity at the moment, so I turned to smoking to help me disconnect and check out a little bit. And I engaged in sexual activity purely for pleasure. For me, it wasn't about closeness. And it's something I overlooked for such a significant period of my life since I believed that sex is only for pleasure. There needn't have such deep significance, you know. It's not necessary to have such a strong bond. It can just be for fun. It may just be enjoyable. And that is a possibility. The deeper aspect, however, which is that lovely, loving connection and intimacy with your partner, was something I was lacking. And when I was intoxicated, I was elsewhere. You see, even though I was enjoying myself and feeling good about my physique, I was in no way connected to my partner. I was frequently watching porn at the time since I was always masturbating. I viewed sexual activity as a show. I was performing as a result. And I had to ejaculate because of that. I used to watch porn before a partner arrived, which was one of my old habits. I therefore had fresh material in my mind when I went there to ejaculate during sex. Additionally, I was quite concerned that if I didn't ejaculate, she may become disappointed and believe that I wasn't attracted to her. Therefore, I had a disconnected experience and was much more in my thoughts than I was truly connected and present with my partner because of all these different pressures and performance anxiety that were just kind of piling on top of one another. Looking back, it's regrettable to realize how much of this lovely intimacy, connection, and being present with my lovers and sharing that love I missed out on. And of course, now that I can do it and enjoy doing it, the pleasure just multiplies and there is so much more energy, love, and sparks shooting. It's like night and day between what I'm experiencing now and what I did when I was high or intoxicated and having sex. Even trying to compare the two is impossible. So, in my experience, being able to begin sober sex may truly unlock your capacity for pleasure and enable you to have that beautiful, intimate, deeply connected sex that can completely blow the lid off your enjoyment experience. Stop thinking of sex as a performance, in my opinion, if you want to have better sex and the finest sex of your life. Like I said before, I think that part of my experience with being high or drunk was due to my belief that I needed to accomplish and complete this task in a specific manner. And I could do that with the help of these instruments. But in reality, we put so much pressure on ourselves when we treat sex like a performance. We are unable to experience such pleasure when we are under strain or under stress. So it's important to be able to enter a sexual encounter without presuming that it must cause an ejaculation or, in the case of women, an orgasm. Consequently, letting go of the performance mindset and simply being present can allow you to experience your partner and observe what transpires rather than attempting to force a result and making sex so objectively focused. It just makes sex so much more delightful when you take it off the table and make it this wonderful, playful experience. It can become a joyful, creative, loving, and just really easy and light-hearted way to spend time with your partner, feel pleasure, and have wonderful sexual experiences instead of being this high-pressure, so much on the line type of activity. Knowing your pleasure is the third most important aspect of having the finest sex of your life. That entails using self-indulgence, or masturbation, to explore your entire body. Our personal enjoyment is our own responsibility. You need to be able to explore your body, identify your likes and dislikes, and feel truly connected to yourself. And doing it entails engaging in self-indulgence and masturbating. You will be able to convey and express how much pleasure you are in when you are with your partner, when you are in tune with your body, know what feels good for you, and are able to tap into it both when you are alone and with your spouse. And when your spouse is experiencing intense pleasure, this is such a lovely thing to witness. You get pleasure from it. The key to having the best sex of your life is being able to connect to your own pleasure through self-stimulation, such as masturbation. You will behave with your partner in accordance with how you practice with yourself. So be careful to really get to know yourself and discover what you love and what you don't. And that will open up a world of sexual potential for you and your lover. Communication is the fourth most important factor to having the best sex of your life. It's crucial to discuss your preferences with your partners now that you've begun to discover your body and are connecting with yourself through self-pleasure and masturbation. Men often feel under pressure to have all the answers about what women desire and to know the secrets to causing orgasms in all of them. But the fact remains that communication skills are essential. You must be aware of your partner's preferences. Both men and women are absolutely unique, and this is true for both genders. Being able to communicate your preferences so that your partner is aware of what to do. We cannot read minds. We don't just know what people like and dislike on a whim. The potential to please your spouse in a way that you wouldn't have been able to before is provided by opening up that dialogue, which is quite crucial. So, this totally changes the game. When you and your partner are close and you are able to inquire, "Hey, how does this feel? How about you?" They can communicate. In fact, I'd prefer it if you did it this way. Then, when they are enjoying themselves, they exclaim, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And since you are aware of their preferences, you may lead them to those deeper locations. Additionally, just because one partner enjoyed something doesn't guarantee your other partners would as well. Because of this, it's crucial to be able to share, slow down, and inquire, "Hey, do you like it when I do this? Do you enjoy the stress? Do you enjoy it when I touch you in this manner?" And you may obtain that feedback so you are fully aware of your partner's desires and can give them the greatest amount of pleasure. So, absolutely, men, having the ability to express your preferences and ask for what you want during sex is the deciding factor in having the finest sex of your life. If this video was helpful to you, please click the like and subscribe buttons and leave a comment below. Do you believe that having more open communication, learning about your partner's likes and dislikes, and letting go of your focus on performance can improve your sexual experience? Please feel free to share your thoughts with me in the comments box below and propose ideas for future films.